Hi everybody, this is Jazz, aka Trend Trader for you. Welcome to the new members. I got a few signups this week, and thanks to all. And so let's. What I do is I usually go into the SPY weekly analysis, then I get down into the daily, and we talk about it, and we'll talk about some support areas in there. And then I have something extra that I wanted to show you. So let's talk about the SPY analysis. Okay, so start looking at the weekly chart. What I see right now is so we've been talking about this for a while now, and we're still bullish. There's nothing wrong with it. Had a bullish reversal here, and then follow through for the next last 3 weeks, you could say. And but this last week, we had a topping tail with somewhat of a, I wouldn't really call it a shooting star, but what I'm seeing is a lower high below this. Price still didn't travel above this topping tail, which was the high of that was 212.97. So I'm still waiting for it, still waiting for the move. But nothing wrong with it actually. I know there's so much hype about people calling the top on it. I'll call it when I see it. Okay, right now, it's still in an uptrend just because of this mild, the bearish action here. It's not gonna change my thesis about SPY weekly analysis. Okay, so remember that weekly chart is a different, perspective from a daily chart. We start our big trend from weekly, then we get down into daily, and then we lay it all out. Okay, so what I see, just topping tail, bearish pressure. Price opened around 210.97, closed at 210.65. So not a whole lot going on here. So we'll go get down into the daily, but let's just draw a trend line and see as a guide. Okay, so as a guide, because what we're seeing is a lower high below this. So we'll go from there and see how that works out. Let's see if we can. There's something in here. So I'm just connecting the dots. The lower higher lows right in here. Okay, so let's get down into the daily. It'll make more sense. Okay, so daily chart is this. Let's do. All right, so in the daily chart, what I see, let me just zoom in a little bit. And okay, in the daily chart, we had a nice move, right? We had a nice move, a price base sideways, then he just shot up. Okay, shot up and made a nice kind of like a rally. Then he based around, then had a nice little rally again. But on this day, on 225 2015, we had a doji candle printed. Doji, basically what that means is an indecision, right? And if it's happening at a right location, all it's saying is could be indicating as a trend reversal, which is more indicative of by the next candle, which was this one, also a bearish candle, right? Even though we had a bottoming tail on it, but from the follow up from this doji had a bearish day to the downside, then we had another day to the downside. But small little candles, it's okay. The price could be, the bulls are still in control. The bears are probably trying to push the prices down, but bulls could be resting right now. So we'll see how that factors as far as how can price come to a support area and have a nice bounce out of here. So we'll see from that end. So I have a little bit of area here that I see as a support around 2874, around 20950. We'll see if price comes in here, and if there's a bounce out of here. What I usually do is I try to lay out my support or supply, support or demand, or you could say supply or resistance areas. Start from the weekly, then I go down into daily, then I even refine it even in a smaller time frame, hourly or 4 hourly or 2 hourly time frames, right? So this is where I see the support at. So if the price comes down here, we see some kind of reversal, we might have some move on the upside. And if this area breaks, I kind of like this one better, these two green lines. This is where I see a fresh support, right? And believe me or not, there's people are looking at support, they're saying, oh, this is support, this is support. But there is actually a true support. Okay, the true support meaning a I'm not going to go into detail because that's what I do with the members. The true support meaning that that's where the price is most likely going to have a better bounce out of a support where price has already been and visited so many times, so the demand gets soaked up, right? So this area is where I think there is a lot of demand, a lot of orders are sitting here to be picked up. So we'll see if the price comes in at 205.82 to 207, and again, it could go down a little bit and come back up. We'll all it'll be looking at a reversal candle or some kind of reversal where it tells that trend still wants to go up. But right now, a little bit of bearish till the move comes down in here or even around here 209.97. But this is the area where I'm looking for some kind of reversal up. And let's look at in another context too, which is the SMAs, right? So you're looking at 200-day, 20-day, and a 50-day. So 50-day falls around here. Remember, 50-day is for intermediate traders. So meaning people who wanted to start initiate their swing trades, right? So which would be good opportunity once the price comes in here, and it 50 SMA probably will reach in this area too. So once that lines up, we can also line up our trades along with that and see if we get a really nice move out of there, right? So you always have to have the broader market in a context and see, okay, you know what, my big picture roadmap is coming to a where prices might have a good bounce out of. Okay, let me look up, let me line up some stocks along with that. It could be stocks, it could be forex or futures, whatever it is. Charting analysis, technical analysis works exactly the same. I could be talking about a 3-minute candle here, but all I'm saying is that candles are candles. You take them by whatever time period you're looking at. That is the way you're going to trade. Okay, so so that's that analysis right there. And what I'm going to talk about is something, let me show you guys something. So this is where I've been broadcasting. Okay, Ticker TV for you, Trend Trader for you. This is where I basically go online and talk about many different things. For instance, I've been doing a lot of broadcasts lately. So what we talked about, did a little. I sent you guys the link of those to how to set up charts, right? This is totally a part one and part two, some kind of connection loss in here. But this is where you can, if you're totally new to it, this is perfect for you, right? This is perfect for you in a sense that you can set up your charts from scratch. Okay, so if you're new, intermediate, you can look at it and even some advanced tips in there. So what I did in here, I did a broadcast of a scan criteria, stocks under 10 with the minimum volume of 150,000, average kind of daily volume. And a lot of members, on my free Facebook group, or they eye me that, if I can do something under 10. I usually look up stocks above 15 with a specific range, ATR and all that. So what I did, I just went into, created a search criteria, scan criteria, where I was only looking for stocks under 10, actually from 2 to 10 with the volume of enough for 150,000, because a lot of people not have a whole lot of capital to play with, which is totally fine. So I did that. I created this whole scanner, broadcasted it. You can look at the alerts and set up the same alerts if you want. It has no sound though, so I just basically went in, just bam bam bam, I just put alerts on there. Okay, so review that if you want. And then another thing was that I didn't like a really quick broadcast on here too about talk about a loser. I don't like to just talk about my winners. Winners are always there, right? But you want to learn from a loser. So this is what I did in here. Hey, you know what? Everything's set up right, but it just didn't work out, and that is totally fine. You move on, you take your stops and move on. That never let them hold you back. But what you do every single time, you define your loss. If you're taking a trade, you already know your loss, and you know that if you're risking $1, your reward needs to be at least $2 or at least $3. And if you have 10 setups like those, 3 of them or 4 of them didn't work out, rest of them did, they will take care of your stop losses. Okay, does that make sense? So anyway, so that's that. And my Facebook group is, I'm getting some members, and we're talking a lot of interaction in there. There are a couple members that actually pointed out great trades in there. CLNE was one of them. A trade was called by one of the members, and he alerted it. So we just walked through step by step, and a couple members took it, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful how interaction is coming into place, and we're looking at the price action strictly. So anyway, so that's it. That's it for this week, and hopefully you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. And let your friends know, let your strangers know, or whoever it is, that this is what we do, and this is how I do the analysis. And if you like it, keep on, make sure you just like my stuff. It's like I'm like a joker in the circus, right? If I start putting out all this information, and nobody's saying, you know what, good job or something, it just kind of puts me down. So if you like something, always appreciative of not just my work, everybody's work, right? You want to always be supportive in the sense that that other person can do their job even better. So and okay, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.